What's up, everybody? Anthony here, Empire Music, empiremusic.com. Phone number at the shop, as always. I always start the videos that way. 412-343-5299. I'm gotta get that information out to you. If you're on the website, chat feature, easy way to get to us. Also, at the top, you'll see at the header, right? So it would be in the upper right-hand corner. That's over here, my left, your right. You'll see it says trade and sell your gear. If you know what we did earlier in the year, we brought in tons and tons and tons of used gear. We're still interested in that. We had a really cool trade-in event going on for a few months. That's over, but we still want your trade-in. We still want your trade-ins. We still are willing to purchase gear as well. If you don't have a trade, that's okay. We will straight up buy stuff. You click on that link, you get right to our portal. Let us know what you have. Let us know what you want. Attach some photos, we'll reach out to you, get you the best deal possible. If you're not local to the Pittsburgh area, we'll send you a shipping label, and easy way to get your gear to us, right? I gotta start off with some Martin guitars this week, and I have three really beautiful exclusive models. When I say exclusive models, it's not very veiled in what I'm saying there, but they are models that are only available here at Empire Music. We've been doing massive things with Martin over the course of, I don't know, let's say, we've always loved Martin. We've always done great business with Martin, and they're our neighbors to the other side of Pennsylvania. We have really stepped up in the custom shop stuff as far as exclusive models. So some absolutely gorgeous things that have been here. We've talked about those before. I have, Joe has, and we have some stuff that just came in, like these three that we'll get to in a second. And we have stuff down in the pipeline that is just really gonna knock your socks off. Incredible, incredible stuff. FYI, you won't see an old this week, this Friday, and you won't see a new this week on Monday, next Monday. Just taking a little bit of a break there, gives us a chance to kind of reset some stuff, reset some graphics, and also get a little time away from the shop. We'll still be here, obviously, but myself and Joe have a little bit of scheduled time off. So don't be alarmed if you don't see your inbox light up at 7:15 a.m. or you don't see it promoted or published to YouTube. We'll see you the week after with, maybe we'll add a couple extras in there on each video since we'll have a week's surplus of gear to check out. So let's talk about some of these Martins. And again, this is like the stuff that's coming in. I feel like I've been showing amazing Martin custom shops off for so long. This is just kind of like par for the course, so to speak, but really, really beautiful looking and sounding instruments. And nothing too outlandish as far as the visual thing from the front, but these guitars just sound so good. So Sinker Redwood top, and check this out. MACASSAR ebony back and sides. I mean, let's go. It's so beautiful. Check out the subtlety too of like this little strip here. It almost like adds itself to the binding. It's so good. Sinker Redwood, so HD28 style, really an HD28 now with Sinker Redwood, MACASSAR ebony. Dense, complex, ebony overtones, strong fundamental, bright, bassy. You really have that scooped out kind of tone from the ebony. I'll just kind of show that again while I'm talking about it. It's so good looking. And Sinker Redwood top, rich, really harmonically dense. So you have such a broad frequency range represented in an instrument like this. Again, only available here at Empire Music. Great design on this. Then moving to the next one, Triple O, I think it's Triple O 28 style. Kind of looks like one of the 37 Authentics, right? You have the Ambertone, the 1933 Ambertone on it, finish-wise, spruce top, but adding Honduran rosewood, right? So you have that, I keep going, I say the word a lot when I think about some of these, not all the time exotic looking tone woods, even though this is beautiful. Maybe the MACASSAR ebony kind of is. But you get this exotic tone profile that just separates itself from like a traditional rosewood back and sides. You're into the Honduran rosewood, which to me has actually a little extended amount of warmth, so different presence in the mid-range. And I love hearing these different tone woods that pop through. As a bassist, I don't dwell too much in acoustic guitars as far as what I do in my personal time, but here in the shop, it's so interesting to hear the difference in the tone woods and the subtle variations on it, the nuances, really the devil's in the details on it. So triple O, spruce top, Honduran rosewood back and sides. This sounds incredible. And then I think maybe the most interesting one, because you get down in the small body shape, so a double O shape, right? ENGELMANN spruce, so a warmer spruce than Sitka, with African ebony back and sides. So now we have this really enhanced warmth from the top wood with the inherent qualities of spruce, but now we have that extended low end and that extended top end of ebony, that scooped out kind of mid-range thing. It's brought back to life, kind of the same way the Sinker does it, but with the Sinker MACASSAR one, but that's in a D shape. You get this like extended kind of headroom, but with some warmth, articulate playing. You can do almost anything with this out of this smaller body shape. So absolutely incredible. Loving the stuff coming through from Martin in the custom shop. Speaking of custom shop, haven't shown one in a while. Empire 67 Strat, Dale Wilson. I mean, what do you have to say about this, man? This thing is just absolutely beautiful. So our Empire 67 pickups in it. And just, I mean, Dale does the best aging on this. And as I'm saying this, the name of the finish is escaping me. However, it is over, it's like vintage white over three-tone sunburst. You really see none of the three-tone sunburst. You just see the slightest bit of it here. Very, very slight bits of the orange around the edges. We talk about the devil being in the details there. That is quintessential Dale Wilson details on that. And this, I mean, the beautiful neck on that. These master builders do this beautiful tinting on the neck. So our Empire 67 specs, roasted alder body, one-piece roasted maple neck, AAA fretboard, rosewood, 60s oval C. Now, want a more modern touch on an exclusive model? God, I've shown 5 just exclusive models here. Pretty cool, huh? Just some cool stuff here at Empire Music. Metallic OXBLOOD, let's go on this. Justin with an awesome finish. Empire 67 Superstrat, 2 El Diablos, EVH in the bridge. C to D neck profile, so it slims out as it goes up. Also compound radius, 9.5 to 14. So we go from your sort of traditional feel down here to your modern player feel up top. Contoured neck heel. The finish though, man, metallic OXBLOOD, that's crushing. Love that. And then limited edition, there's some specs in here that we've seen a lot. So it's basically a 54 Strat, but it's in the BVLGARI collection. So BVLGARI, the watch manufacturer, they made a really cool limited edition, not too expensive by their standards, Fender collab with BVLGARI. And the watch face has this kind of wide fade finish to it. But 54 pickups in it with no pick guard. I just love the look of that. Looks so cool. And 7.25 to 9.5 neck profile, AAA rosewood, and really built like we saw out of the 54 Strat, 54 pickups in it. And that was an anniversary Strat that we saw a lot of the last year. So this is sort of like piggybacking on that. Great specs. And great looks on it too. I love a Strat that goes a little left of center. I just think that's a home run to me. And this isn't crazy expensive with an NOS finish on it. Will look great in relicing too. And then a very popular model, the L series. So this is 64 L series being essentially that first batch of Fenders that were left over from the original Fender era after CBS had bought them. Olympic white, mint green guard, then you get the white, like the kind of 3-tone going on. So you have 3 different tones of white. You kind of have the cream pickup covers and the knobs, mint green and Olympic white. It almost makes that Olympic white look sonic blue at that point. It's so good looking. This is an awesome guitar. 7.25 to 9.5 radius on this as well. And this has the 64 pickups in it. So we're just like a 10-year span there as far as the specs and the pickups. And then lastly, the lonely bass in this collection here, or this selection, I should say, for new this week. Vintage jazz bass, custom jazz bass, vintage voiced pickups in it, knurled knobs, so good on the ash body, 9.5 radius. AAA rosewood fretboard on this as well, block inlays. So a little 60s, a little 70s. These things sound great. It's probably the 4th or 5th one of these we've had. Every one of them sounded amazing. Really has that punchy kind of jazz bass thing with the ash body on it. So just one lonely bass this time. Any questions at all on anything you see in the video, please reach out. 412-343-5299. We'll miss you Friday. We'll miss you Monday. We'll see you in essentially 2 weeks. Thanks.